Sign up to the SBR Network and use your free daily bet points to earn real-world prizes. Click on the page and start winning now.
Welcome everyone, I'm Jordan Sharp. It's a big Saturday night in the NBA after an even bigger one on Friday night. A lot of these teams on the second night of a back-to-back night, and I think there still could be some value here as we approach the last few games of the regular season. So we'll start it off in Washington, D.C., where the Wizards are playing host to the Milwaukee Bucks tonight, and the Wizards are a 10.5-point favorite here with a total of 202 points. Now, Washington definitely in need of a win here, even after they got a win last night against the Orlando Magic on the road. Still looking to fend off the Charlotte Bobcats, who did lose last night, so the Wizards up on them here for the 6th seed. They get another win tonight against the really hapless Milwaukee team. They could secure their playoff seeding at the 6th seed, so they will be gunning for a win here, and I think Milwaukee, especially with their defense coming in, Wizards are going to have no trouble scoring tonight. But 10.5 points is a lot for any team coming off the back-to-back, and that's why I think that the total here has a little bit more value at 202 points. The last 4 meetings between these two teams, including their all 3 of the ones this season, have gone over the total, as well as 7 of the last 9 times these two teams have played. The total has cashed the over as well. The over is also 6 and 8. 6 of the last 8 games for Milwaukee on the road this season, and 4 of the last 5 overall between these two teams. Also for Washington, they're normally pretty good coming off of a win and building on that momentum this season, and because of it, the overs also cashed with them after a win this season at 22 and 18. I think they will dominate Milwaukee in all facets tonight, but I do think that 202 is a little bit undervalued tonight, so add it over to your NBA picks. Second game for you is the Boston Celtics and the Cleveland Cavaliers from Cleveland tonight, where the Cavs are 8-point favorites with a total of 204.5, and much like the other game, I think the spread's just a little bit too high for either team, but I do think the total at 204.5 has a lot of value once again for the over this evening. Off the back-to-back, both teams should be pretty tired, and even though neither team's playing for much right now, they still will, I think that will lead to the game being a little bit more relaxed, which could also lead to a lot less defense and more points being scored on the board. Now, despite the Celtics being without Rajon Rondo tonight, that'll obviously hurt their offense a little bit, but I think it will also hurt their defense some, because it will lower the number of quality possessions they have on offense, which will lead to probably a lot of Cavs fast breaks and lots of points being scored on that other end. Cleveland, on the second night of a back-to-back, is 10-9, cashing the over this season, but also with Boston over their last 10 games and this huge losing streaks they've been on recently, giving up 106 points per game in their last 10. I think the Cavs are good for almost that much tonight, and if that is indeed the case, the over should be a pretty solid play. So add over 204.5 to your NBA picks between the Celtics and the Cavs. Also add over 202 between the Bucks and the Wizards tonight. Best of luck to you on these two. Make sure you check out my other play coming out later in the afternoon between the Heat and the Hawks once that line comes out. But until then, I'm Jordan Sharp, and this has been another edition of the Sharp Pick.